How do you explain to a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old that their fun Uncle Tom isn't allowed around anymore because he's got an unhealthy obsession with mommy? Confronting Tom was, well, imagine the most uncomfortable conversation you've ever had, multiply it by 1,000, and you're still not even close. We met at a public park, safety first, folks. Tom showed up looking like a kid caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Only instead of cookies, it was my wife's photos. I can explain, he started. Oh boy, this ought to be good, I thought. His explanation? It's not an obsession, it's love. True love. You just don't understand our connection. I had to resist the urge to show him my fist's connection with his face. Instead, I laid down the law. Stay away from my family. No calls, no visits, no accidental run-ins. And get help, seriously. Shielding the kids from this mess was like trying to hide an elephant in a Mini Cooper. Nearly impossible and bound to raise questions. We decided on a watered-down version of the truth for our 10-year-old. Uncle Tom did something that made us very uncomfortable, so we won't be seeing him for a while. For our 7-year-old, Uncle Tom is on a very long timeout. Family gatherings became a carefully choreographed dance of who's invited where and when. Christmas turned into a logistical nightmare that would make UPS executives weep. After the confrontation, we knew we needed to take concrete steps to protect our family. This wasn't just about hurt feelings anymore. This was about safety. Our first stop? A lawyer's office. Nothing says family bonding quite like discussing restraining orders and cease and desist letters. Am I right? We also started seeing a family therapist. Because nothing brings a family together like a shared trauma and a hefty therapy bill. The legal stuff was a real eye-opener. Did you know there are different types of restraining orders? Me neither. We went for the stay 500 feet away and don't even think about contacting us variety. We also filed a police report just to have it on record. The officer's face when I explained the situation was priceless. I think he's still trying to process it. Our lawyer also advised us to document everything. So now, in addition to our family photo album, we have a creepy brother-in-law evidence folder. It's not quite as fun to flip through, let me tell you. Family therapy was interesting, to say the least. Our therapist, Dr. Johnson, had this look of I should have chosen a different career every time we started recounting the latest development in the Tom saga. But you know what? It helped. We learned how to communicate better as a family, how to support each other through this craziness, and most importantly, how to set and maintain healthy boundaries. The kids even got in on the action, learning about good touch, bad touch, and safe secrets versus unsafe secrets. Not exactly the family bonding experience I'd imagined, but hey, you work with what you've got.